Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Kaiser here. Today's video is just me showing you my Bleed team as we prepare for Season 2 because you've seen the events. Season 2 is launching. The event is launching Bugapalooza, which is on the 11th of January. Now this got me thinking, what if tomorrow is actually Season 2? So I want to show you my team and what it can do, and to get your brain juices running when it comes to deck building. This is my team. This is Hamse. This is the star of the show. This is the icon of the YouTube channel I run. And he's using a dominant predator rune, which gives bleed whenever you use a single attack. You hit someone with a single attack, they get bleed. But if they already have bleed, you deal 10% extra damage to them and you heal 15 life. So let's look at the cards. Puppy now removes one curse card from the deck and also gives you one rage. Which is really good. It doesn't give you rage if it removes a curse, I think. But look at the drink. The drink, Beast Energy Drink, gives you 2 rage, and it also has degrade. So if you do not use it at the end of turn, it will automatically banish from your deck and give you a confused card. Nutcrackers, you're familiar with it. We're all grown to love it. It's amazing. Still the same. The only drawback on the charms is that now it reduces the health of the user. Imp is changed. Imp is really good. It has bonus damage if you're in Fury mode, and Blue Moon gives you a card draw. You can only draw up to 3 times from Blue Moon. There's a limit 3. This is Arvus. You've seen him before. He is my main tank for my Season 1 team. Dominant Predator rune as always. Triple Mascot Frenzy, and on Little Peas, Dual Blade, and Hero. If you notice, Little Peas didn't change much, but Goda changed. It now is terrible. It's a terrible card. It gives Void to your opponent, which will reduce 2 energy fragments, which is like almost useless. Innocent Lamb is interesting though. It's still the same as the old one. So for Arvus, I just want to copy a Cottontail. Dual Blade is cool because it now gives Grievous Wound to my opponent. For each Grievous Wound stack, it deals 10 additional bonus damage on top of the bleed damage they'll be taking if they use a card. So 2 stacks 20 damage, 3 stacks 30, and so on. Hero is the same function right now as Goldfish in the past. If it's the only attack card in your hand, you draw a card. You can only draw up to maximum 3 cards from Hero. Cottontail is really cool because in a way it's Nemo, but you need to have 7 energy fragments for you to get 1 energy. If not, you're just gonna heal based on the number of energy fragments you've eaten up. You need up to 7. Maximum heal is 54. Let's go into this guy. So this guy is a floor Axie I got for like about $5. Cloud gives you 2 feathers. Jaguar is amazing because it then can apply bleed to opponents for 4 turns. And if they already have bleed, you deal more damage. Previous one is like usual. Here's the cool thing about Innocent Lamb. Innocent Lamb has Mascot Frenzy, which lets you copy either Cloud or Confident. The Cloud or Confident you copy, if there's a charm attached to it, the charm effect applies as well whenever you're using that copy card. I know, right? It is a visual bug when you're playing, but based on what I'm telling you, it's real. It still has the charm attached to it. And Little Piece is Little Piece. Amazing, all-rounded cut. Well-rounded cut. Let's go into one game of live testing. I call this team Bleed Tempo because it functions really similar to my old Sleepless team without the curses. But really similar to the team before Sleep, my usual. Okay, we're facing a poison team, so we want to go second. Actually, we want to go second in all cases. It looks like my opponent has Scaly Spoon has changed though, if you notice. Toothless Bite is changed, it gives Death Mark now. Scaly Spoon, whenever you break the shield, you get dispelled, so you have to be careful because it can dispel Fury form. Wall Gecko is insane now. It doesn't deal lesser damage when you use it, but now you heal 50% of the health you lost in the turn. So if you're bursted down and you left 1 life, you'll heal all the way back up to 50. And Regenerator is really busted because it can cleanse up to 2 times. Actually, it cleanses 1 time and then it can cleanse again. It's so strong. It's really bad because I'm using Bleed. And my opponent has Moonlight Thief, so if I let him stay alive too long, he gets to steal all my energy and he gets the energy burst, which is bad. I think I'm gonna lead with a Jaguar into a Nutcracker. and we're gonna keep the hero because the hero has Mask of Frenzy. Goda is trash. I wish Goda would just immediately destroy the energy fragments my opponent has. That way it at least have some functionality. But now it's very bad. I only use it if I have no choice. Deathmark is the same. Whenever they use a card, I lose 15 health based on the energy cost of the card. Confident to remove the Deathmark. Okay. Innocent Lamb for the Cottontail because it retains, so why not? Dual Blade on the front guy, giving him Grievous Wound, and Hero on the front guy. Okay, I guess this is good enough. So now if this guy uses a card, he will lose. Oh yeah, I want to make sure so that he doesn't. I have to hope he doesn't use Kaylee's Wound, but we don't know. Anyways, if he uses a card on himself, his own card, he's gonna lose 10 life plus 15 from the bleed. The next card after that is 25, then 35, and so on and so forth. Oh, this guy is using Gila. That's so early. Why would he use such a card? Look at my poison stacks. Only 4. Oh, if you know this is the last time you'll be hearing this Christmas theme, I think, because if the new patch comes, they might remove the BGM, the background music for this, so I wanted to play it today for you guys to hear. Really good job the developers are putting on Axie. The loading screen, the main menu, and the lobby, and also when you're fighting Axies. All different music, so nice. I like it. Anyways, back to the game. Cloud's amazing because it gives me feathers. Now, one thing about feathers is that each attack I make from the Axie with feathers gives me a damage boost. And the damage boost isn't a buff, it's just to show how much damage boost there is. So you see one attack, I get 1 damage boost. At the end of turn, I lose 1 feather. The maximum feather I'll lose every turn is just 1. But I can stack as much damage boost as I want. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking at my draw pile to see if I can get lucky. Can I get a 0 cross? Let's see. Little piece. If I get a 0 cost, I could use it. It will help to have Puppy remove a curse card, for example, or give 2 rage. And the beauty about Blue Moon is that I can hit the guy at the back. So let's just say I use Dual Blade, which can aim anyone, give them Grievous Wound, and bleed because of Dominant Predator. Then my Blue Moon can just follow up every turn to make the stacks keep on going. So make them keep bleeding. So it's pretty cool. So if you notice here, he's lost 20 life from the Grievous Wound because he's on 2 Grievous Wound stacks. And I'm just checking the history to see if he didn't use any secrets whatsoever, so that's good for me. I think this turn I can go into Bleed. Sorry, this turn I can go into Fury form. Should I go into Fury form? Did you notice the visual buff? It doesn't show Mask of Frenzy on it. But when I used the Innocent Lamb earlier, there was a Mark of Frenzy logo. So the Mark of Frenzy logo actually stays on the card. You just don't see it. Anyways, you will see it next turn when I use it. If I use it. Because I don't plan to use it this turn. I plan to have a really powerful one-hit KO punch next turn. In a way, my Hamse is like the main character of a show now. He can kill people with just a punch or 2. Alright. Shall we go into? Notice the extra stack of rage, it goes on other allied Axies, not on the Axie I target. That means Mask of Frenzy still applies. And if you notice, Imp does a lot of damage because 80 damage, which is 65 plus 25. Wait a minute, 65 plus 25 is not 80, it's 90 damage. 90 damage plus the Fury boost, plus the damage boost on the Feather. Oh, so good. I'm not thinking of who to heal. Oh, okay, I'm healing my back liner, which gives me back 1 energy. If you notice, 7 energy fragments equals 1 energy. And also 54 health. And the life gain sometimes helps against poison matchups, against aggressive matchups. And if you notice right now, there is a nerf to Fury form. When you're in Fury form, you cannot gain rage stacks. So it is a balancing act the developers do. Not just rage stacks, you cannot gain any energy fragments. So I just have to live with it, I guess. I'm quite happy with what they did with Fury. I think it's well balanced now. I don't think they should change it. Maybe feathers can be nerfed. It's quite powerful. You might not see it right now, but if I were to use a multi-hit character, I can get a lot of damage boost really quickly. Anyways, back to the game. I have 2 nutcrackers, little peas. I could dual blade the guy at the back, but if I do that, Cleanser's gonna remove both the buffs. Unless I can get 3 buffs on the enemy at the back. 3 debuffs. Yeah, I think I'll do it. Kill off the guy first, dual blade, and then little piece. So I will give him bleed, and then grievous wound, and then vulnerable. Yeah, so as long as his life is still very high, he'll be able to cleanse 2 times. Once his life goes below 70%, he can only cleanse 1 time and heal. So let's hope bleed stays. Okay, previous one is fine. The guy's really thinking now. He cannot debuff himself. He cannot use Gecko to debuff. Oh, now he uses Gila. Yeah, Gila right now is pretty good. Maybe earlier he used it because he didn't have anything else better to do. It's his only move. If you notice, the revenge card is 0 deal 15 because of the geckos from his previous teammates, ally Axie. In the past it would have shield for 15, but I think this is in a way a very weird balancing move. Turns it into damage 0 for 15 damage. Pretty good. Jaguar deals extra now because the guy is already bleeding, and that's what I was going for. If I did it before, then I tend to give him 4 stacks, 4 turns of bleed, but against a regenerator, if he cleanses it, it's a waste. It's a waste of a card. Might as well get the damage boost. Blue Moon, what am I gonna draw? Well, I don't have the energy. It's okay. We'll hope for next turn. The guy in front's gonna die, so I think I'm just going to get Puppy and I hope to get one of my attack cards, maybe a Nutcracker. I don't know. We'll see what we get. Are you liking the song so far? I really love the song. It's very upbeat. It reminds me of Christmas, and it makes me inspired to go on a winning streak, even if I don't get the winning streak. But it still inspires me. It's a very nice, upbeat soundtrack. He only has 1 energy left. Is he thinking of using Scaly Spoon? Or a heal? I think a heal is much more feasible. Oh, he didn't use anything. Okay, I think he doesn't want to bleed further. I think I win? An imp into a double nutcracker is really painful. The first imp won't heal me because it's not bleeding, but the second one will heal me for 15 and the following will heal me for 15 again. GG. Okay, we're back at the main lobby. I want to talk a little bit about the charms. If you notice, this epic charm is so good. I think you've already known how good it is. It's so good. I think this is going to be very expensive because charms don't solo. Should that be a quote? Scotch tape is also an epic, so I think it'll be worth a lot of money now. Mask of Frenzy, my bad. Mask of Frenzy is still a very, very good charm. And I expect it to be very expensive. In fact, I expect these charms to be very expensive in general. Let us look at some of the games I had in the past to analyze and sort of guess what the meta will be in the future for Season 2. I think I want to show you this one. No? Okay, I'll show you this one. This one with the sponge. I think this is busted. Maybe you won't see how busted it is because I won, but I think it was a lucky win. This team utilizes Sponge. Sponge is a 3-cost card. It converts all bubbles into bubble bombs. So if you have 2 bubbles on you, it converts into 2 bubble bombs. If you have 3 bubbles, it converts into 3. The ideal way is to have Heart of Ocean, get up to 4 bubbles, convert it into bubble bombs, and then use Square Teeth to hit your enemies. So it's 0 cost. In a way, you can one-shot hit for a lot. And 4 bubble bombs is very painful if it's a Heart of the Ocean. I put it at ×2 so we can speed things along. What you've noticed I just did is I did what we call a pro gamer move. If you notice, the guy in the middle, he looks really pretty. Look at all those accessories. If you notice someone putting way too many accessories on that Axie, I bet he loves that Axie to death. Kill that Axie first. I bet that's the late gamer. That's the marksman for League of Legends, if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, you better kill that soon. For now, I cannot kill him, so I'll just try to get through the front guy. You notice that? Did you just see what happened? He used the Sponge, and he converted 3 bubbles into 3 bubble bombs. Now that hits like a truck. That's 90 damage. Right there. If it lands. On all 3 axes. So that's what, 270 damage across the board. Anyways, I'm trying to get a card which can give myself rage, but I can't get it for now. So I guess we'll have to wait until next turn. But one thing I like about Cottontail is that it gives me energy when I need it. Not every time when I need it, but it stockpiles energy fragments, so when I need it and it's available, sometimes it can lead to really powerful moments. So as you can see right now, that guy is stacking up so much shield on himself, and then he's using 1 Square Teeth to deal so much damage to my team. Imagine if those bubble bombs were much greater. Imagine if he actually had the time to gather up to more than 7 bubble bombs. That's enough to deal so much damage. Especially on a Heart of Ocean Axie, where 1 bubble bomb is 30 damage. 7 bubble bombs, that's 210. How much bubble bombs can an Axie take before they die? Okay, back to the game. So what I plan to do now is just to vulnerable it and try to brute force my way forward. I guess, yeah, I did it. Good game. I'll never get tired of the background music for the main lobby. What should I show you next? Shall we do one on Perch? Sustain? Nah, Sustain is pretty boring. I say pretty boring because if they set up their team really well, you will never have a chance to kill them, and they'll just beat you in blood. Should I showcase a bleed team? But my team's already using bleed, so maybe this one? Yeah, let's do this one. This is it has Perch, but the way it wins is they're trying to hybrid it. They're trying to do half Perch and half Rage. It's so weird. Anyways, this team's biggest advantage is that it has a plant in front. A plant with all beast moves. But still a plant, so it has access to Gaia. And Gaia is really strong because it increases the overall health of all its axes. Therefore, it can go toe to toe against those Blood Moon teams. What can I do then? My goal is just to try and get through the front guy as soon as possible. I'm not sure if he dies, do they lose maximum health? I don't know. Another way this team can win is if they can get themselves up to 5 energy and Perch, because a 5 energy on a Perch is almost 200 damage, and that's pretty powerful because it's already quite late game, and my Axie's Mon might not have that health to tank 200 damage. Wow. Okay. So that guy just used Scarab on my mid liner, because he knows that I will try to heal my mid liner whenever possible. Sadly, with a heal block, I cannot heal. Thankfully, I'm now in Fury form, so I'm in Rage mode. I can now dish a lot of damage, which I plan to do on the middle guy. If I can kill the middle guy, then I'm set. Oh man, I'm taking damage from Grievous Wound. Grievous Wound is so busted. So busted. You see how that? That's a Perch. That's almost 200 damage. And he's only using 3 energy. Oh, 4 energy because he's entered Rage mode. Yeah. But man, is it powerful. I'm fortunate enough to kill off the middle guy. So now the backliner, I'm not so scared of. Well, a few reasons. One is that he has Dominant Predator and Believer. Dominant Predator and Believers don't go well together because Believer is a multi-hit attack. It benefits from the rage stacks, but it doesn't benefit from Dominant Predator. So you won't get anyone into bleeding and you won't gain any life. I guess I'll just hit him for the win. Oh, I might not have enough damage. But Nutcrackers are pretty solid. They deal solid haymakers to my opponent. Oh, I think I win. He does not have the damage to finish me off. Ah yes, he conceded. Good game. I guess that is it for today's preview of games. Yeah, so this is my Blade team. I hope it inspires you to continue that building. In the meantime, let me just quickly craft something. Hoping to get an epic or a mystic, so at least when I disenchant it, I get more moon shards. But still good. Still always good to craft. Let me quickly disenchant my common charms, because if you notice, I mentioned it in my previous video on disenchanting, to disenchant all your common charms. Your common charms are not gonna give you anything in Season 2. It's gonna give you 0 SLP, 0 moon shards. So the best thing to do with it, I believe, is to disenchant all the Season 1 common charms. But not the non-seasonal ones. Those are good. Those are solid gold. You can keep them forever. And also not the 1.5 ones, because you cannot disenchant them. So for now, I can only disenchant 7, which will give me 42 moon shards. It's not a lot, but it stacks up, you know. If I manage to finish all my games today, I might have enough for maybe a craft or 2. And then I guess I'm good to go. I hope this info helps you. I hope these few games can show you what the meta could be in the future. And if you are purchasing Axies when the season begins, please remember to use the code CAISERFYN when you're checking out. And with this, I bid you a very wonderful off-season one. Take care.